Hi there, this is Tracy from Tracing Dreams. Today I'm going to open bag number 10 of the 12-day advent calendar that I purchased from Mickey at Forgotten Moments. I have been pleasantly surprised with every bag that I've opened so far. So let's see what is in this bag today. I love the Santa sticker there. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I feel some goodies in here. Ooh, okay. Fun. All right, let me move that out of the way. Slides. And this is funny because I was just messing around with us. I only have a few slides, but I was kind of playing around with them the other day, seeing if I could get a picture in there. Like change the picture out. And, oh, negatives. I think these are negatives. Very cool. And I like the envelope that it's in. Look at that. I love how it has the, you can see that from where the sides of the negatives were. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what to do with those, but I'm sure they'll think of something. But let me pull out, where is that envelope? Okay. Yeah, I was just playing with these the other day. So I had gotten these, and this is the slide that I had made. It's kind of a little wonky there, but it turned out okay. I had these like translucent, I guess it's acetate maybe, Tim Holtz packet one time. I think I ordered it online. I didn't realize it was this stuff, but I always like don't know what to do with these. So the other day I thought, well, why don't I cut them and use them in a slide? So, because like you could put this in your journal, or some people put a hole in them, use them as a little charm or dangle, but you can't really see much on there on the picture. So I kind of experimented with popping them out. First I tried to cut these open, and they are usually pretty well glued, so that didn't work out so well. But what does work is you can kind of pop out the little film part here gently, and then you have the little window. So that's what I did. So then you could either put this on a page with something behind it. Pull out the journal I've been working on. So yeah, you could put it like on the page and put a little picture behind it, like that. Or what I did is I cut this like piece of plasticness and then kind of carefully put it into the slide. So, and that's how it turned out there with that old slide that I had. So maybe I'll do something a little different and make it like a little tuck or something on the side of a page. I think that could be cute. I really need to get some more pages though for this journal. So let's put all this aside for just a second. Gonna pull out some double-sided paper. And pick out a sheet to go in as a page. So I want something kind of vintagey looking. So this packet, I've used a lot of the paper in here already, but this is probably one of my most vintagey packs of double-sided paper anyway. So I'm thinking like that one. I think that could be fun. Let's see what else we have. Or this one with the writing on it. This one looks like an old catalog. I think that could be fun too. Let's use the old catalog one. There's two of them actually. Let's use this one. Okay. So I'm gonna move those papers out of the way here. I just keep a little box of double-sided papers for my journals. We're gonna have to cut it down. So let's measure. Let's see here. So about a little over 7.5, 5. Okay, we'll do that. So because I want to fold it in half, we're going to cut it down 10 by 7.5. So let's first do the 7.5. Slightly over 7.5 there. Okay. Get that out of the way. Oops, we have to cut this down yet. And let's do 10. Okay. Then we will fold this in half. Have another page for our signature in the journal. So let's test that out. Almost looks a little too wide to me. Let's move these other pages out of the way. Nope, I guess that works. Oh, maybe it's a little wide. Okay, we're gonna trim that a little more. This is my kind of measurement here. I am not all that precise with measuring things sometimes. Okay. Now that should work. So what I'd like to do is maybe on one of the inside pages here, because this has a lot going on and I'll probably end up putting some sort of pocket or something on there, but maybe turning one of these slides into like a little tuck spot. This one, I don't know if you can see it. It's got a really cool picture in there of a mountain. So but you can't see it when you put it up to a page. Like you have to have it up to the light. So let's pick the slide that has kind of like something like that maybe. Or this one. Okay, I kind of like this one. And then I might then glue like a piece behind it. So what I'm doing is I'm just popping this out. That part's pretty easy. Then maybe a little like botanical piece behind it. Like something, oh, that's too big. Maybe something like that. We can put that behind it and it still shows up. You don't need like the light behind it to make it show up. So let's find my scissors. And I want to have most of the flower in there. So we will cut like that. Oh, I hope I didn't cut it too thin. Okay. All right. So, I'll probably put it, like glue it to this with maybe a piece of cardstock behind it or something. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through this in my mind. Okay, because we could do something like that. That'll hold it all together and then still be able to do a tuck spot. Well, let me try gluing it though first and see if that works. Okay. That looks cute. I like that. So, or we could do it this way. Yeah, I want to do it that way so the little 25 is right side up. I don't know if I like it on this part. Put it like right there, maybe. Or up at the top. I don't know. Okay. So, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to like cut a little piece of paper to put behind it. The reason being, like, if I make it a tuck spot, I don't want whatever you're tucking back there to catch on that little piece back there. Oops, that's a little too long. Okay, that will work. So we'll just put a little bit of glue here. I'm putting glue in the middle because I'm a little afraid it might show through. Okay. So I'm gonna wipe off some of that extra glue there. All right. And that could be a little tuck spot with, we'd then stick a little piece of paper behind it or something. I think we'll just use this for now. So let's glue that in. Wondering if Fabri-Tac might be better to hold this on. Okay, I'll go with my new bottle of Fabri-Tac so I don't have to wait forever for it to come down on the camera here. So okay, we'll do this. All right. Yeah, so we'll let that dry. But like I said, this part I left open, so then there's a little tuck there and you could put something there. So yeah, my first time I think using a slide in a journal. I've had a few of them for a while, but I just haven't used them. So all right, that's what I like about this project though. The series, it's kind of forcing me to use some of these things that I haven't used before. So it's been a lot of fun. So I've got 2 more days of the Advent calendar left. So please join me as I open those over the next few days. And thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.